Alrighty, hello boys and girls, how's everybody doing? Back in Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Birds with Broken Wings. Let's do it. I think this is where we get our cyber face, if I'm not mistaken. And hopefully we'll hear back from Babs and Paco and Pan Am, and hopefully they're safe. Alright, this is probably far enough. Don't need that on while we're just walking around.
Who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules. Sound fair to
Like a
you?
true dictator.
I thought so. Good. Over now.
Oh man, I meant to check out the side entrance, see if that was available, or if we had. You know what? I bet you we do have to go through here. Now that I think about it, but we'll exit through the side.
Been here before, Reed. Exactly like then. Remember last time we had this convo?
Do. And yes, the rules is not that different. But the stakes are. The classic cop, V, you're here. It's about time too.
Oh, I might have.
Nearly done
Should let him
finalizing the
keep
plan.
talking. Is that something back there? No.
So you say?
Just a small difference of opinion to iron out.
Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
Nah, come on. Colombia, tell me.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corptex.
Saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Let's hear it.
Think we can spare 60 seconds? Hell, might even learn something about So-Me that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury was kind of his MO.
So, what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What'd you do?
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Flack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks.
That's a nice
Our
little
sights
touch.
trained on a new target.
Oh, nothing. Vargas. Oh, it's operational recon in Dogtown. Subgroup led by Russ Ulmer, engaged in smuggling operations, contraband, regularly includes arms, drugs everywhere, biohacking. Large and well-armed Voodoo Boy subgroup led by netrunner Io Zarin. Not anymore. Engaged in encryption of personal data running through servers at the stadium. Provides regular netrunning technical support to Bargus. Scavengers subgroup led by unknown operational support needed. Primarily engaged in arms trafficking. Contrabandists transported under the guise of humanitarian aid shipments. Alright.
Oh, interesting.
Shopping list. Oh. Hit list.
We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back.
Oh, you know what? I meant to pick
Here,
this up.
V. Mission details on this.
Oh, it's on Songbird. Agent Song does not fall into any category of disorder that would disqualify her from service. We have no appropriate category for her ailment right now, so many symptoms do not seem to have an effect on her ability to carry out her duties. Observations, having analyzed the recordings provided by the agency over the course of many years, I can only surmise Song Somi's overall well-being is at risk. The agent's micro-expressions reveal moments of panic which currently do not affect her ability to hold a conversation, or do they hinder her ability to carry out her duties. It has been ruled out that these fleeting moments of panic are the result of avoidant personality disorder. My working theory is that given the colossal amount of cognitive processes the agent is constantly subject to, she has to develop a strategy to mitigate the inevitable cognitive overloads. This leads to the agent cutting all processes at once, temporarily leaving her in a void, thoughtless. And an average onlooker would be oblivious to these moments. What is most concerning is the visible increment in the duration of the aforementioned episodes of panic, paired with subtle personality shifts. A report detailing the personality shift will be sent out within a week. On their own, these could be attributed to the simple fact of growing older, yet in my opinion, they warrant undertaking a more thorough diagnosis of the agent in a laboratory setting. And I was just thinking, I'm reading this because it's kind of apropos to the story, as opposed to just like kind of pausing and letting y'all pause the video to read it. Conclusion, I believe that in Song Somi's case, we can ill afford to deviate from the mandatory protocols. At this stage, my professional opinion is as follows. Agent Song Somi requires care as well as additional extensive research into her ailment. I recommend she be suspended from service effective immediately and to send her to one of our research facilities where we will be able to conduct an official diagnostic process. Only then will we be able to issue an official medical opinion and recommendation for future treatments. To reiterate, I fully believe handling Song Somi's case according to official protocol is the best way forward. And how long back was this? Preliminary report number 473. It doesn't give a date. But they were kind of aware of her having issues. We'll get her out of this.
With us, V?
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I. Right, our objective, to free Somi from under Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op, because, well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall, a consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, she doesn't get treatment. It'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
And what do we know about the neural matrix?
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint U.S. Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's Soul Killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
And what's the plan?
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hanson to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hanson hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hanson access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hanson's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
And who are they exactly?
Amaric and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hanson.
Kidnapping.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NT, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hanson at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And what's your role?
And your role in all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
And the last stage?
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hanson?
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hanson's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hanson, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hanson, take him and his guards out.
Think you'll be okay on your own?
Hanson and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
And you mean to kill Hanson?
Sounds like Flatline and Hanson's set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
All right, you know what, how much does Myers know?
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
All right.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
What's Reed's priority here?
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks? What's his true aim here? Saving Somi or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
And Somi?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
And Myers doesn't know the deets.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So, we serve Hanson up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
And any for your thoughts?
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Alright, carjacking, let's talk.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
And how do these tracking stations work?
Stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
One station might not be enough.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agency's got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good, what then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Look, sound, smells risky.
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Alright. Do we still need to talk? No, we're good. See that, you know, that's a criticism. And I'm sure you've noticed, and I've talked about it a little bit here and there, where there's like a delay, and it still shows you, like once you've completed the task, that the task is still active for, you know, a few seconds, 5-10 seconds after the fact. Alright, now let's see here. We're not going to take the elevator, we're going to take the side exit that I didn't know existed until the last time we were here. Alright, the light's green. We should be able to get in. Alright. That's good to know.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry. Completely painless.
Impressive. Well, I meant to say impressive, but fine. Okay. We still have one more. We don't have any. Let's see here. Mantis blades, gorilla arms, projectiles. Oh, monowire. You know what? We'll leave that open for now, and maybe we'll install something like that. Maybe we won't. Okay, impressive.
Relic upgraded? How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I'd guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. We're getting you out of there.
I know.
Okay, second
First,
thing.
good news, you said. So there's a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
Okay.
Fast prices in Dogtown.
What time is it now? 12.
Certified resale.
Alright, you know, let's go. Let's go see Songbird. I think you can. Whoops, that's not how we do that. There we go. I forgot about that. That you can change the order of the active. I don't know what you call it. Okay, we're gonna let that one slide. Oh.
Well, here we are. You and me, face to face.
Just us?
Sure we're alone? Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you.
Alright.
Come over here.
Whack.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn?
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie, too. Sells the best scout dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Home is where your people are, not someplace.
Yeah. Know the feeling.
Got a place you hold close to your heart, too?
Not a place. That was always changing. The people? Sure. Memories of home. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hanson. I know that.
Yeah, neural matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Lots of people died because of you.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
What'd you envision?
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. It fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this, if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
I can sympathize.
Sounds painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is,
She's good.
after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
What's happening to you exactly?
Been wanting to ask, actually. What happens exactly, when you reach past the Black Wall?
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too. With the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
What about Reed? Don't trust him.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join and serve, or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Could just go home.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
First time you've been honest with me.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah. With you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed. From everything.
Hansen has great taste in
Speaking
eyes.
of, Out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
So, NC, just the first stop along your escape route.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
I have any guarantees you telling the truth?
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Alright, your plan?
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then...
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
I understand you and trust you. Want to survive just like you.
Should be pretty clear I mean to survive, too.
I appreciate your honesty. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Alright, now... Oh my god, I keep doing that. Okay. We'll do the tracking station before we call Reed. Wait a second, what's this? Probably, oh, I didn't say it. Probably tier 5 components, but I don't want to get distracted with a fight. It looks like it's being covered. Not that it would be any big deal, but let's stay on target here. that's the tower. Let's do it. Distract.
Go on, Nick.
Who saw me? Sonic shot. Sonic shot. Sonic shock. I don't know if it's going to be powerful enough to do anything, but let's go ahead and initiate overload. Ah, damn it. Okay. Overheat. Contagion. Damn. Tanking those bullets. Tanking those headshots. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna do this. Do this. Alright. Oh, bullet in the brain.
Great. Just great. You got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
Alright, let me try a remote link. I don't think this works.
Hold on, let me ping the station remotely. Try to save us some time.
Clever.
No response.
Think standing around's gonna help?
It might.
One more will be enough.
Think we're good with just one more?
It's a car rental company, for Christ's sake. How sophisticated a system can they have?
You might be surprised, Alex.
Let's get to it.
I mean,
Good luck out there.
money's
And
involved.
brains read soon as you grab that encryption key.
Okay, let's see. Where did I put my bike?
A contract is a contract. You can't just turn your back on it.
But circumstances have changed.
We're still in Pacifica, are we not? One, take care of your own. Two, don't cheat.
Whoa! I was trying to see what song was going to come on the radio. Because I'm really wanting to hear that Friday Night Firefight, but It is important to keep your eyes on the road. Oh, whoa, whoa! We may not even need to engage with those guys.
Looking for something? Won't find it here. Nothing to find.
That your mom?
Hey, that your mom? She doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
You sure about that? Dunno, maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BDing. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
Bork transceiver, need to fix it.
Got a signal from a borked transceiver. Here to fix it.
Then fix it.
Borked.
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it. Old people need help with this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
I know it's a trick, but let's do it. We got, I don't know, like 300,000 edits.
Okay, eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done deal.
So, Switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it. Warmer.
I think it was where we were.
Warmer. Getting hot. Hot. Red hot.
What the fuck? My BD! No! But the best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grid?
Oh man, they should have got Donkey to do that.
Yo, yo, yo. Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like.
Ugh, this fucking sucks.
Preaching to the choir.
Okay, so I know it says to wait a few hours to call Reed, but or Reed to call. Here we go. Encryption key received. Nice work. I'll get a start on tracking Aurora and Amaric as soon as they're near. Dogtown will know. We're in business. Signal from trackers live. In a couple hours. Call you soon. And let's see here. I thought we did this already. Let's try something here. Let's try calling Reed. Maybe we should have called him right as soon as we got done talking to Songbird. He's probably not going to answer. Okay, well, that's fine. It's totally cool because I think this is the perfect spot to wind things up for today. Anyways, I hope I like what you saw. I hope I see you next time. Until then, PalpyTeen out.